What's up, my peoples? And salutations, Yasharal, Israel. Want to give Baraka and honor, respect, and reverence to the Most High, the Mighty One of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, our Creator, the only power, the only King, the only Mighty One that anybody should be calling on. All right. His reputation is tremendous, and we ought to honor him for who he is and who he is to us and what he has done in waking us up. His name is Yahuwah. YHWH. All right. We also call him Yah. So, you see the title, War Times and War Crimes. And this is just, some thoughts I had. Been reading in a lot of areas. I punch in Google or even sometimes on DuckDuckGo in those search engines. I punch in latter day prophecy Bible verses. All right. And or Israel prophecy verses or latter days Israel Bible verses. Just I punch something like that in, and then all those different verses from Tanakh, from Old Testament that come up, I'll go and I'll try to start from the beginning of the chapter and read through it, and then just go through those because I'm trying to put the pieces of this puzzle together so I can have myself and my family in the right location, for when the Most High pop this thing off. I don't want to be, out of pocket when everything pop off. So I've been just for the last several months looking at latter times verses, trying to, get this thing together for myself so I can teach my family right, so I can make sure I'm in these commandments, I'm in alignment with the Most High, and I can make the appropriate adjustments in my life with my lifestyle when the adjustments need to be made. All right. Been watching various news outlets from around the world. To name a few, I've been watching Weon. Been watching like preppers. I've been watching preppers because they have information. Been watching First Post, and just various places like that. It's been crazy gathering information. You know what I'm saying? I believe that verse. There's a verse in Ecclesiastes. I think it's it's chapter 1, verse 18, where it says, I'm paraphrasing, the gaining of knowledge brings sorrows. You know what I'm saying? The more I learn, I'm telling you, you have to, you borderline fight, being sad about certain situations on certain days, because a lot of your family members, they don't see what you see, and they ain't gonna get to be where you gonna possibly be. You know what I'm saying? They not trying to clean their act up. They not trying to walk in the commandments, and they not trying to search for the Most High. And so they ending is not gonna be my ending. And then of course the stuff that I learned about war and what the Most High is going to do to the nations, what the Most High is going to do to the rebellious Israelites. It's sometimes, you struggle with being, sad or sorrowful, but it's a balance to all this. But I was looking at Ezekiel earlier, and just watching videos knowing what I know in religion, especially Christianity, since I came out of that, it's supposed to get ugly. You know what I'm saying? This is a time of war. I mean, they say Russia and Ukraine is battling. They say China, wants Taiwan. They say the Muslim countries is mad at Israel because Israel is bombing innocent people in Palestine in the Gaza Strip. You know what I'm saying? All of these people, all right, don't none of these people have a connection with the Most High. All right? YHWH is not Israel. I say Israel because that's the majority of people say Israel because that's what we've been taught in this English language. But I don't believe the Hebrew word for our people is Israel. To me, it would be Yasharel, Yasharal, Israel. I mean, just something like that. It wouldn't be Israel. It wouldn't be the English version. You know what I'm saying? And Israel is a people. All right? That land over there, it may be our land. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High, when he's talking about Israel, in most cases, he's talking about the people. All right? He's talking about the people. So I just been looking here and there at all these different things and going through information, just trying to absorb what I can absorb to make sure I got it. I'm getting it right, and I got it right. And like I said, I was looking at Ezekiel 38 and 39, and it's getting crucial in there. You know what I'm saying? And then you look at Amos, you look at Isaiah, you look at Jeremiah. It's getting crucial. All right. The Israelis over there, the Jays, they over there bombing innocent people, man. You know what I'm saying? The Hamas, they did what they did. They terrorized some innocent people. You know what I'm saying? But both groups ain't connected to the Most High. All right? What about all the times we've had atrocities that happen to us as a people? All right? Any of y'all that's Hebrews that just woke up, realizing who we are and why we went through what we went through, why our ancestors here in America went through what they went through, there wasn't no love shown to us by none of them Israelis. Israelis they ain't never stood up for us over here getting our butts kicked over here. You know what I'm saying? And the Palestinians ain't either. Ain't none of them groups ever said nothing about, at least that I recall, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody made no major world push to relieve us Hebrews of all the atrocities that have happened to us. We've had all kind of war crimes happen to us. That people talk about genocide and ethnic cleansing and all that kind of stuff. We've lived through all that crap. The worst stuff that in the world has happened to us. You know what I'm saying? The laws is not built for us. The majority of non-Hebrews hate us. And heck, a lot of us hate each other because we don't know who we are. And we don't know that we're supposed to be one big family in unity. But that's part of what the Most High did to destroy us. He said in Deuteronomy that he would oppress us through an enemy, in a land that's not ours. All right, he would make us serve other gods, and he would utterly destroy us in many, many different ways. All right, and the yoke of iron would be around our neck. Where's the yoke of iron for these people that's at war right now in all these different countries that's warring? You know what I'm saying? That you got Egypt mad, you got Syria mad, you got Pakistan mad, you know, and then of course, you know, Russia and China is in unit. They in unison right now. They making all kind of relationship ties. Russia is so-called going after Ukraine, even though Ukraine is, you know, former Russian territory anyway. You know what I'm saying? All the evil and the common denominator in all this, common denominator in Russia, Ukraine, common denominator in Israel, Palestine, common denominator in what's happened to us. What's the common denominator? America. And when I say America, I'm talking about the Europeans from Great Britain. All right? The barbarians from Great Britain that have done this to all of us, and will scream democracy, and will scream Jesus, JC, all right? Will scream Christianity, all right? Catholicism, Protestant, it don't matter, all right? They got their hand in all of this, and the Most High has got to break this, all right? This is a time for war, so this system can be broken, destroyed, and reset. And in Israel and Jacob, we can take our true place, all right, spreading the law, the light of the law, the perfection of the law across what's left of this world after the Most High tear it down, all right, and establishing Yahuwah's will on earth, all right. That's where we headed to, all right. The war times and war crimes have been happening to us ever since we dropped the ball on keeping the commandments. And it's left the whole world, as you can see, if we would have kept the commandments, the world would not be in chaos. All right, but since we dropped the ball, the world is in chaos. But there's a time coming, and I believe it's soon, that the Most High has to reset all of this. All right? What's happening over in the Gaza Strip and Israel, what's happening over in Asia, you know what I'm saying, with Russia and Ukraine, and what's about to happen with China, what's about to happen with all these Muslim countries connecting and uniting, all right, to fight Israel. I think all that stuff's supposed to happen, and it need to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to all of you out there that's opening your eyes and realizing that you should be serving the Most High only. You know what I'm saying? The coming kingdom. If we get this right, we get to be in the coming kingdom. And the coming kingdom is a monarchy. I've been seeing on several, multiple reporting sites on YouTube and stuff, they saying that the Zionists shouldn't be trying to rule the world and all. Look, they just trying to do what the Bible says is coming. They trying to fulfill themselves what the Tanakh says is coming. It just can't happen because they not the bloodline people. They not the right people to do it. All right, monarchy is coming. The monarchy, the kingship is coming. Whether it's David himself resurrected or David's bloodline, is coming. All right, there's no getting around it. This world will be under a monarchy. And anybody that don't want to exist in that monarchy will be wiped out. Democracy has gone long enough. We see that this crap don't work. Democracy don't work because you still you're dictating, that the government dictates over a people. Instead of one person dictating over a people, it's a group of people dictating over a people. Man, the president don't matter. That position, the president is a position. That's the face of the government. That's all that is. He ain't got no real power. All right. The power is in the people that are bought by the lobbyist companies and the firms and the drug, the pharmaceutical companies and the banks. That's who running the world. All right. But it's going to come a time where David's bloodline going to run this thing, and we're going to wipe all that other bull out. And I'm here for it. I just got to make sure that I stay in alignment with the Most High. He is merciful. He is forgiving. He is kind. He shows favor. But only to those who put in the effort, all right, to stay in his, to stay within his instructions and conditions. The Most High is not an unconditional God, unconditional love God. I'm going to do a video on that too. All right. The Most High has conditions, he has standards, and he has ways. And we got to be in alignment with those to the best of our capability until he purifies us, reestablishes us, redeems us, and puts us back in our land where we can keep everything in totality. All right. So war times and war crimes, y'all, it's here. Ain't no use to running from it. Ain't no use to being afraid. Get yourself together. Serve the Most High only. All right. Walk in the 10 Commandments. Stay away from the abominations. All right. Find out the things that he hates, the things that he takes displeasure in, and avoid those things. All right. And then find out what he loves. Find out what gives him, what you can do to be a sweet savor unto him, and do that. All right. We are at a moment in time where I just used the appropriate word, time. It ain't a lot left. All right. We're in a moment in time where time is ticking and time is dwindling, and it ain't a lot of time left for you to get yourself together, for us to get ourselves together. All right. Ezekiel 38, I believe it said in Ezekiel 38, it might have been 39. It talks about the Most High leading one of these countries into war, all right, and there's going to be a huge earthquake, and he's going to have the birds feed on all the carcasses. And man, so these people is going to get paid for their war crimes, all right, and we need to just kind of brace ourselves in these war times, all right. Hope this helped y'all. Get in that word and study. Do your own research. Don't just take my word for it. And remember, I don't have all the answers, but I'll share what I learned. Much love, y'all. Shalom, shalom.